What are you doing for change? I came up here because I was looking at the news and I was looking at how athletes are starting to use their platform because Black Lives Matter. I don't want this to stop because finally people are watching, people are paying attention, action is happening. But it's not enough action, you guys. It has been 14 generations that we really have what you call, we all suffer from it as Black people, and I don't know if we all realize it, but one of our mentors for our psychology, Dr. Jashana Johnson, speaks of it, and she shared what is called um, trauma. It's called oh my goodness, epigenetics, and it's trauma from slavery over the years. It's a trauma that we suffer, that our ancestors suffered, and it carries on in our DNA. And that's why we've been here and have dealt with it, because we have learned to suppress it and learned to deal with it. But every one of us that look like us, we all suffer. And for those of you that are my friends that I love so much, because I love hard, I love everybody, it's hard to understand because you haven't been there. But this carries on through our generation. It's generational trauma that carries on really, and it's been studied through our DNA. And so it suffers and it comes out of us in our way that we treat our kids, and the way that we live our lives, and the way that we have our partners, and the way that we are in at work, in life. It shows up in that. It's in our DNA. So it's generational trauma that's been carried on for 14 generations. That goes back to the 1400s. So it's also pre-slavery, slavery, all of that. And so we carry out and we all act differently. And it all comes to how you're raised to and the people that are around you in your life. So some of us may have it suppressed more, some may have it at the edge. But we have to understand it's hard for our people that don't look like us to understand, because you're not it. It's almost like me trying to say how it feels to go to a restroom as a man or to be a man. I would never know that. So it's okay that I don't know, but I can try to understand. So I just want us to continue today. I just wanted to talk about that, but also I started crying because I want us all to use our platforms to change and make it to make it different. Keep our voices loud and hard and heard, because people really don't know. And even those that say insensitive things or jokes or being racist or doing things, I call it ignorance sometimes, because people don't know. And it's hard for sometimes people to know if they haven't been in it. So I'm saying a lot of things, and I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just trying to say one thing: let's continue to be heard. Let's keep our knee down hard. Keep that foot on the gas. Just as George Floyd, and the way, unfortunately, the sacrifice that we had to go through, that he had to be sacrificed for us to get here. And that's not good. But as in anything, there's always sacrifice. And I want us all just to know that we have to keep pressing and look at his life that he's had to sacrifice, that we should continue to fight and continue the press and continue them remembering that Black Lives Matter. Yes, all lives matter, but as everybody says, all lives can't matter if one don't matter. So Black lives have to matter, so all lives can matter. So I just say, please continue to talk about it. Get with your friends that don't look like you, and talk about it. Let's have open conversations. Let's just talk about the hurt and how we feel. A lot of us, you can't say things in front of people. And I know this is long, but there's so many things. And I just watched that and it just affected me. So I want you to just stay on it. Don't let this just be a fad. Continue to remind people that Black Lives Matter. Continue, if you're an actress, if you're a janitor, I don't care what you do. Be the difference. Be the change maker. Let people know this hurts. We want to go home and kiss our babies too. We want to work. We want to drive down the street and not have to look behind us or in front of us, on the side of us. We want to do the same things everybody else do. We just want to be human. We just want to live. We just want to breathe. So I just say, continue to talk about it, to keep it out there, be the change maker at your job. If you don't look like me, please get on this side and fight with us. We need you. We need you. We need us. We need to work together. I love, love, love people, and I love when we come together for the common good. We can do this. I might not see it in my generation, but I can be the beginning or the middle of it. So let's all be the middle of it so that as we pass the baton to our person behind us, it doesn't drop. They continue to run. God bless you. And please keep in the fight. Don't stop. I want to hear it every day in the news, how Black Lives Matter. I want to see it everywhere I go because we do matter. And yes, you matter too. I love you.